Have you ever wondered why some people succeed while others fail? Why some people dream while others make those dreams come true? What separates a billionaire from a beggar? This is not just a story. This is a revolution. This is the story of a man who was beaten, mocked, and told he would never succeed. A man who was kicked out of his own company. A man who lost everything, and then became the richest man on the planet. This is the story of Elon Musk, the man who defied the impossible. If you've ever doubted yourself, if you've ever been told you can't, then this story is for you. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might just change your life. Elon Musk was born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa. From the very beginning, his life was anything but easy. His father, Elon Musk, was an engineer, and his mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian. But behind the walls of their seemingly normal family life, darkness was brewing. His parents divorced when Elon was just 9 years old, and he chose to live with his father, a decision he would later describe as the worst mistake of his life. Elon's relationship with his father was complicated and filled with emotional trauma. He rarely speaks about it in detail, but he has said that his childhood was painful and difficult. School was no better. Elon was smaller than most of the other boys, socially awkward and highly introverted. He loved to read books while other kids played outside. This made him an easy target for bullies. He was regularly beaten and humiliated at school. On one occasion, a group of boys threw him down a flight of stairs and beat him so badly that he lost consciousness and had to be taken to the hospital. Despite the bullying and emotional scars, Elon found solace in books and computers. He became obsessed with science fiction, engineering, and physics. He read entire encyclopedias and complex scientific books at a young age. He taught himself to code when he was just 10 years old. By the age of 12, he had created his first video game called Blastar, which he sold for $500. Elon always believed that the world was broken and needed fixing. He was fascinated by three things: the internet, renewable energy, and space travel. He knew that if he wanted to make a real impact on the world, he had to leave South Africa. At the age of 17, he left for Canada, where his mother had citizenship. With nothing but a suitcase and a dream, Elon started working odd jobs to support himself. He cleaned boilers, chopped wood, and worked at a farm to earn enough money to survive. He lived on just $1 a day, eating hot dogs and oranges to save money. But Elon was relentless. He eventually got a scholarship to the University of Pennsylvania, where he studied physics and economics. While at Penn, he rented out his house and turned it into a nightclub to cover his expenses. Even at that stage, Elon knew how to make money and think big. After graduating, Elon was accepted into the PhD program at Stanford University. But after just 2 days, he dropped out. He realized that the internet was exploding, and he couldn't afford to waste time sitting in a classroom while the biggest technological revolution of the century was happening. It was time to build something big. In 1995, Elon and his brother, Kimball Musk, started Zip2, a company that provided online business directories and mapping services to newspapers. They borrowed $28,000 from their father to start the company and couldn't afford rent, so they slept on the floor of their office. They showered at a local YMCA and worked 20 hours a day. Elon coded day and night, surviving on caffeine and sheer determination. Investors rejected them. The internet was new and no one believed it would last. But Elon persisted. He knocked on doors, pitched his ideas, and fought for survival. After 4 years of struggle, in 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for $307 million in cash and stock options. Elon was just 27 years old and walked away with $22 million. Most people would have retired at that point, but not Elon. With his newfound wealth, Elon reinvested his fortune into a new venture, an online payment company called X.com. X.com allowed users to send money online securely, which was revolutionary at the time. X.com soon merged with a competitor, Confinity, and together they created PayPal. Elon was the largest shareholder and the face of the company, but PayPal's success came with drama. The board of directors pushed Elon out as CEO, arguing that he was too ambitious and hard to control. But Elon didn't care about titles. He cared about results. PayPal became a massive success. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in stock. Elon walked away with $180 million. Most people would have taken the money and lived a life of luxury, but Elon Musk is not most people. While other people were dreaming about retirement, Elon was thinking about Mars. In 2002, he poured $100 million of his own money into a new company, SpaceX, Space Exploration Technologies. His goal was simple yet insane: to make space travel affordable and to colonize Mars. SpaceX's first rocket, Falcon 1, launched in 2006. It exploded. The second attempt in 2007 also failed. The third attempt in 2008 was another catastrophic failure. By that point, Elon was nearly bankrupt. He had spent almost all his money on SpaceX. Tesla was also on the verge of collapse, and Solar City was struggling to stay afloat. He had one final shot left. If the fourth launch failed, SpaceX would be over. Elon was down to his last $20 million. On September 28, 2008, the fourth Falcon 1 launch was a success. SpaceX became the first private company to send a rocket into Earth's orbit. 2 months later, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to supply the International Space Station. SpaceX was saved, and Elon's dream was alive. But Elon wasn't done yet. He wanted to change the world on the ground, too. In 2004, he joined Tesla Motors as chairman and invested $70 million of his own money into the company. Tesla's goal was to create a fully electric car that was fast, efficient, and environmentally friendly. But the first model, the Roadster, had technical issues. The company was bleeding money. In 2008, Tesla was weeks away from bankruptcy. Elon invested his last $40 million into the company. He took over as CEO, streamlined production, and personally worked with the engineering team. Tesla released the Model S in 2012, an electric car that could accelerate faster than a Ferrari and had the longest battery range in the world. The Model S became a global sensation. Tesla followed it up with the Model X, Model 3, and Cybertruck. Today, Tesla is valued at over $1 trillion, making it the most valuable car company in the world. Meanwhile, Elon was building something even bigger: Starlink. In 2018, SpaceX began launching satellites into low Earth orbit to provide high-speed internet to the entire planet. Starlink now has over 4,000 satellites in operation and has brought internet to remote areas of the world. Elon also founded Neuralink, a company that aims to connect the human brain with computers. Neuralink has already conducted successful tests on monkeys, allowing them to control a computer with their thoughts. Elon believes that Neuralink could one day cure paralysis and even enhance human intelligence. Then there's Hyperloop, a revolutionary transportation system that uses magnetic levitation to transport people at speeds over 700 miles per hour. And let's not forget the Boring Company, which is digging underground tunnels to eliminate traffic congestion in major cities. Today, Elon Musk is the richest man on Earth, with a net worth exceeding $250 billion. But money was never the goal. Elon once said, "If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it." Elon Musk has proven that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the journey. He has shown the world that with vision, resilience, and relentless determination, nothing is impossible. From a bullied child in South Africa to the man who might one day take humanity to Mars, Elon Musk's story is not just about business. It's about defying the impossible. The question is, what's stopping you from chasing your dreams? Elon Musk proved that failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. He was bullied. He was humiliated. He lost everything, but he never stopped. He taught us that it doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you get up. If Elon Musk can survive 3 rocket explosions, nearly go bankrupt, and still change the world, what's stopping you? Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who chase it. Now it's your turn. What's your dream? What's your goal? Don't just dream about it. Take action. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear this. Subscribe to the channel, because success is not a destination. It's a mindset. The next Elon Musk could be you, but only if you take the first step. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and make it happen.